My name is Ejatu Shaw and I'm a photographer. Tate have set me a bit of a challenge today. Your mission is to put together a captivating photo shoot culminating in a final image, all with the budget of £50. And your photo shoot concept and resulting image should be infused with inspiration from the Tate Modern exhibition at Wild and Common, Contemporary African Photography. I have to do this entire process, including camera equipment, props, editing software within the £50 budget. And I have to have an exhibition reference, so select reference images from the Wild and Common exhibition. And then there's a time limit of 48 hours to bring everything to fruition. Quite drawn to the family portrait section of the exhibition actually. What they're doing here is recreating memories and archives of their mother. So stepping in place of their mum in the photos and almost creating a new memory. So this is work by Algerian artist Lanza Mansouri. What we see here is amazing studio photography, where the artist has created a space at the back of a barbershop. This idea of making photography happen, making it work, and building spaces. In this imagery, there's an air of celebration, jubilance, people just happy to be there. At first, I was thinking I would shoot black and white, but it's quite lovely seeing the colours pop here. So I've had a look through the exhibition, I'm super inspired. So quite a key theme in these photographs is that people are wearing outfits they're proud of and they're very fashionable. Thing is, I can't necessarily go and shop around, on the high street. I feel like to stick with my budget, I'm gonna have to visit charity shops and really just get those good bargains. Think African high life, suits, and if we can find some wide-legged pants, that would be amazing, but if not, that's fine. Shirts, maybe hats. And I need to also find the subject for my shoot, so that needs to happen immediately. We have this theme of family portraits and photographing those around us. So I think it could be quite special photographing my cousin, AJ, so I'm gonna give him a call. Hello.
Hey,
I was wondering if you were around tomorrow, first of all, and if you'd be down to do some modelling for an idea I have.
It's gonna be a little bit squeezed, but I'll do this as a favor.
Thank you. So I'll see you tomorrow. I'll send you some details. I'm considering shooting on a phone, so I don't need to worry about hiring equipment or shooting on film. So that already removes some expenses. There's a lot to do, a lot to sort out, but I have my model. I sort of have a location in mind. I have a few shops I want to try out and step into today, so we have to crack on. We really do. Time's running out, so let's go. Okay, let's look at the prices. I'm seeing £28, I'm seeing £35. Am I reading this wrong? Yep, it's £35. Ooh. Seems like charity shops aren't quite as low priced as I assumed. I might have to change things around. I don't want to just get something for its price, it has to look good. I feel like I've definitely bitten off more than I can chew. Looking for smartwear, but it can be funky, it can be fun. This is quite interesting. I don't know. If I could find something for about £6, then that could work. £9. Oh, what a task. Okay. I'm gonna have to regroup and think about what exactly I can afford, which at this point might not be a lot. £15. This would be such a nice prop. What about this one? No way. £10. If I get this, it leaves me with £40. Yeah, should we do it? Okay, I have the goods. Amazing briefcase right here, but I've spent £10 already. This might be tricky. I feel like we might have a bit more luck here because there's just a lot more statement pieces. Getting somewhere. This is £10. I'm gonna hold on to this for now. £20. I mean, the suspenders can, what do you call them, braces? Can sort of add to the old school vibe that we have going on. Oh, £3 for a hat. Just as I was beginning to panic and give up. Yeah, £3. If I was to go ahead and buy these 3 items, that would be, well, £43 in total, including the briefcase. I'm gonna have a chat with our lovely lady at the counter and see what we can do. Yeah, not too bad, thank you. Well, actually, I have a bit of a dilemma. I wanted to see if maybe you could help me and see if you could cut it down, even just by a bit. I feel like that would save me a lot because there's still so much more to do.
It should be fine. If you promise you send us some nice pictures.
So let me know what you can do for me.
£30.
Oh my god, yeah, that would be amazing. Can we throw in a tie?
Yeah, show me which one would you prefer.
Okay. I love this one. So can we do all of that for £30?
That's fine.
Oh my god, thank you so much, you're a lifesaver.
Thank you.
So use my haggling skills and got 4 really good pieces. Currently having a look through these lenses here. They're £10 each and that's all I have left in my budget. I'm seeing if it might enhance my shooting on my iPhone. It creates some really interesting imagery as far as the edges. It's doing some interesting things here. I feel like it might be worth spending my last £10 on. Saw a few frames outside. I think they're called mounts.
Yes.
Is it possible to throw one of them in with the lens?
Oh,
because I only
thank goodness we don't do this for a living. Go on, go and bring in the...
Thank you so much.
Bring it in, let's have a look.
Yep. So, that's the end of day 1. Stressful day, of course. Tomorrow might be just as stressful, maybe more, but I'm having fun. Let's go. So it's a new day, day 2 of the challenge. So yesterday was very nerve-wracking, very stressful, but we managed to pull through. We have our clothing, we've organised for our model AJ. I'm shooting outdoors because free natural light, of course, but we're subject to the elements. It could rain at any point. It's quite sunny at the moment, so fingers crossed. I was a bit concerned about shooting on my phone, but I do have an additional lens to place on it, as well as a nice mount to shoot through. I only have, well, less than 24 hours to do the shoot and also edit the shoot. The morning light is disappearing on us, so yeah, I need to get shooting in at least the next half an hour.
Oh my god, it's good
How
to
are
see you.
I love what you're wearing already, but we have something else for you to wear.
Thank you.
A bit different to your style, but
Okay.
we'll make it work. If you want to go ahead and get changed, I need
Okay.
to go and do some location scouting. You know what, I think I might start the shoot here whilst the light looks good, because once that sun rises, it won't look as pretty as it does now, so I'll crack on here first. Okay, I see you looking fab. You look pretty cool. This is a look.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking we step into the light over here. I want you to basically do what you're doing now, just looking very cool, very calm, collected.
Cool.
I'm taking inspiration from African studio photography.
Okay.
So in these images, people are sort of posing, wearing their best outfits, looking cool, looking suave, and they're sending these images to their family. It's a moment. I want you to imagine you are in my studio.
Okay.
You know, big studio we have here.
Yeah.
And yeah, you're posing, you're doing your thing.
Okay.
So just looking straight down into the lens. You can do a few that sort of side profile as well. Great. I reckon we head to the next location. Cool. We're going to keep looking around, trying out different locations. I feel like once we get the right mixture of lighting and framing, then we're definitely going to have a really nice shot there. So looking this way and smiling. Yeah, perfect. So imagine there's Afro High Life playing.
Okay.
Old school.
Yeah. Oh, slow down.
Let's move on to our next location. Let's do it. I'm gonna put my lens away, and in your briefcase, we have our next prop. We have a mount. Precisely. This is really cool. Traits now. Ooh, nice. And then walk towards me and tuck your thumbs away. The more I shoot, the more chances there are to get an amazing image, but I need to leave enough time for editing, so it's quite a tricky one. See how it looks. It's insane to me that I only spent £10 on a mount and the lens. Honestly, it's worth just buying these little adapters and props here and there that can really evolve your images and make them amazing, even if you're shooting on your iPhone. I reckon we have this.
Okay.
Did amazingly, thank you so much.
No worries.
Hey, yeah, let's...
Check it out.
There's not a lot of time right now, so I need to rush off. We're back at my flat now and there's a heap of editing to do. So, first things first, I need to look through my phone, select an image, but the thing is we took thousands of images today. And there's just so many nice moments and poses here. I really love this moment here with the mount. It really does match up to the aesthetic of the African studio photography. I took at least 1,500 images today, so there was a lot of work to do. I've been hard at work here, narrowing down my images, and I've managed to get everything down to 274. So I've managed to narrow everything down to 20 images. I love some of these moments from earlier on where we have a bit of lens flare happening. But then I really love these moments here with the mount. They really tie in nicely with the themes. I'm running out of time, so I really do need to make a decision here. Add in a touch of contrast. It's quite handy being able to see the before and after. And then once I've selected my final image, I'll go ahead and refine the edit. I've managed to narrow everything down to 2 images. I think I've made my decision between the 2 of them. Drum roll, please. I am gonna go with this one. It has a really special dynamic that I feel links back to the exhibition. I feel like we've really nailed it. So I highly recommend you go and check out the exhibition and see what inspiration you can get from the imagery there. And yeah, I challenge you to do a shoot on a budget.